how to connect UiPath with SQL Server database. Okay, so here you have connect. Okay, so connect means you know about that. If you have a basic knowledge of .NET, ASP.NET or PHP anything, then you know that we have to connect our application with the SQL Server. So we need to first open the connection and then write the query and then disconnect that. It means close the connection. So same here, instead of opening the connection, we are connecting the SQL Server. Okay, now here I'm going to show you how to connect UiPath with SQL Server database. So to work with the database, we first need to establish a connection between UiPath and SQL Server. You will see this activity. This is connect activity, and this is used to connect the UiPath Studio with SQL Server database. It is used to connect the database with UiPath. It gives us option to write the connection string and connection provider name. So you will have the question about the what is connection string and what is this connection provider name. Okay, so I will tell you all these things one by one. I will cover everything, because let's suppose if you are going for the interview and that is the question, that's why I'm going to cover everything so that you can learn this from here. Once you establish the connection can be stored in a variable as database connection variable type, which is used further. Okay, so here once you take this activity, connect activity, and you will follow few steps to connect the UiPath with the SQL Server, then you will get the connection string. So first time you connected your SQL Server with the UiPath, now you have the connection string. So like this is something like ignore the redundancy, because every time you will not use the same activity, and every time you will not start the connection, establish the connection. Then here we have a variable, we can use that variable in the connect activity, and everywhere we can use this same that activity. That variable type will be database connection. Okay, so I will show you practically. Let me open the UiPath Studio and let me show you how to connect UiPath with the SQL Server database. First we need to take here connect activity. You can see here this is connects to a database included in UiPath.database.activity. We'll drag and drop here, and now you can see here this is the activity. We need to configure the connection. Click here and it shows new database connection. So click on this connection wizard, and this is the data source, the access database file, ODBC data sources, SQL Server database file, or other. Let's suppose you have access, like if you are using MS Access, then you can select the database file, and if you have the ODBC data source, you can select that. If you are working on the SQL Server, then you can select this. If you have the SQL Server database file instead of this, then you can select this. But here we have the Microsoft SQL Server, we will select this, and from the data provider we will take this .NET Framework data provider for SQL Server. So always make sure that you have not selected this OLEDB while working with the SQL Server. So select this SQL Server. You can see here use this selection to connect to Microsoft SQL Server 2005 or above using .NET Framework data provider. Now press OK, and now you can see here this is the connection properties. So everywhere, I believe whenever you are going to connect, you are going to establish the connection, you will be getting this type of the dialog box. So here we have the data source, Microsoft SQL Server SQL client, and now you have to choose the server name from here. So currently it shows the Pandey here, but the server name is /UiPath RPA. This is the exact server name I am going to show you. So let me open the SQL Server Management Studio so that I can show you the server name. So you will see here we have the server name, that is Pandey/UiPath RPA. Okay, so same server name we are going to take here because we are using SQL Server, and this is the server name. So we'll take the same thing here. Okay, and now log on to the server. So we have the two authentication: first Windows authentication and second SQL Server authentication. So if you want to use your system password, then you can use this, and if you want to use the SQL Server user ID password, then you can select and you can type your username and password. Okay, but currently I am just using this Windows authentication, and from here you have to select your database name. So let me show you the database name. Let me connect this. And once you will connect the server here, so it will show the list of database. Currently I have one database, that is UiPath RPA. So that is the same thing here is showing UiPath RPA. You need to just select the database and then click on the test connection, and if it is success, then it will show you here test connection succeeded. Okay, it means this is right. Now press OK. Once you will press OK, you will get the connection string here. Now from here you have to select the SQL client because you are working on the SQL Server. Select this and press OK. Now we have the connection string in the properties and the provider name here. So I will tell you about this connection string, what is this and what are the informations provided in the connection strings, and what is this provider name. Now here you can see the output is database connections. So this connect activity, like the connection strings, stores in a variable. So we can press here Control K and we can write here like connection string. So using this variable, you can see here the type of the variable, that is database connection. So in this variable we have these information, like the connection string is stored in this variable. So anywhere if you are using the database activities, we can use this connection string variable.